What up, what up, what up? Just letting you guys know that podcast 3 Round Burst episode 2 is finally here. Viewer discretion is advised. It's definitely meant for mature audience. If you guys could please do me a favor, make sure you guys subscribe to Adam and Ash. Two amazing personalities. Definitely show them some love. So here's the episode. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm out. Peace. Alright. So everybody's, all participants are...
I'm ready.
All right, so we ready to roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. What is going on,
Sorry.
every episode? Do we need to do this every episode?
Yo.
Okay.
Go. Shh.
All right. What is going on, guys? No, that was too White Boy 7th Street. Hold on. That was way too... I just seen his unboxing for the PS4. That slipped out. I didn't even mean to do that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
That was way too White Boy 7th Street. My bad. Okay. What is going on, guys? Welcome to 3 Round Burst, the second episode of our podcast. I am GS, and I am here with Adam.
Hey, what the fuck is up, YouTube?
And we are here with Ash.
Hi.
And as I've said, this is our second episode. I know we were a little delayed with this one, but we had some complications that kind of prevented all of us from being available at the same time. So Ash has taken full responsibility for that. So on behalf of her, allow us to apologize. You know, anytime you guys don't get a podcast, head over to her channel. Her link is in the description if you're watching it on mine or Adam's channel. And let her know what is going on. Because if it's held up, it's because of her.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Always.
Yeah.
So if there's any issues, contact her through her channel. Leave it in the comment section. Just go ahead and type how you feel. There's no character limits.
Ahead.
Type away.
Go wild with it too.
Yeah, they were fiending for another episode. They kept
Yeah, a lot of guys
bugging
have
everybody.
gotten like a lot of comments and a lot of great feedback that they really, really enjoyed it, and they love Lying Larry. They love Lying Larry.
Yeah, Lion Larry, man, that dude. He's something else, man. He's a real character, that kid.
All right, so what we wanted to do, obviously we can't do it this episode, but for next episode, and maybe this will be a reoccurring thing that we will be doing, is maybe if anybody has any questions like relationship-wise or anything having to do with the opposite sex or something like that, because we had a lot of experiences talking about the first episode. It's like, you know what, so have other people that left in the comment section. So, you know, maybe somebody has some questions where we could give some insight. So, because we can't go back to the first episode and get some questions, Ash has came up with an idea. She'll just take a random question from, Yahoo Answers?
Yeah.
Just to give you guys a preview on how it is we will dissect the question and give our input to your question. So leave in the comment section anything you guys want us to talk about next week, and this is how it'll go. So Ash, read the question.
All right. So our question for this week is: small penis, a small confidence, a sad face. I have trouble gaining.
Hold on. This is important. though. The sad face. Was it like?
Oh, I think she has
like-
more to go, though.
Like, there's no nose in the sad face, but there's
There's not even a nose.
there's no nose. It's just dots in parentheses. Sad. Sad.
Let's see what he got.
He
Go
was
ahead.
so sad that his eyes were crying and he couldn't even make the nose.
Yeah. It's so sad. The mouth went all the way up.
It's just Michael Jackson out there, just noseless.
Oh.
Just not
All right, finish the question.
All right,
Finish the
so here's what he says. I have trouble gaining confidence with girls because I know eventually I will have to show them my genitals if I get serious with them. I have what I consider a small penis. It's probably like 4.5 to 5 inches when erect. Are there any tricks or anything that I could use to help boost my confidence at all?
Okay, now, first and foremost, anybody that asks questions, if we happen to laugh when we're reading them, we'll probably edit that out, so don't feel ashamed if you hear a chuck or something like that. It was just funny. But
yeah, just the way I read it. Don't feel embarrassed.
But it's 4.5 inches erect. So he's
Erect?
full-blown, ready to go, just blood flowing up and down the mushroom tip, and it's 4 inches.
Yeah, he's a grower, not a shower. Well, I'll leave it at that.
All right. So Adam, what's your take on this man's situation and his
I
confidence?
think you need to go first. That's what I think. I think. What do you think he should do, man?
If you were in his
Okay. See,
shoes,
if
how would you boost
if
your
you're dealing
confidence?
with something like that, I mean, obviously, I mean that's oh my god, that's tough because it would be embarrassing to pull something out and she like, oh, what are you planning on doing with that pinky? You know what I mean? That's embarrassing. So like, and see, I don't know if if he's gotten to a point where it's hurting before because coming from a person with low who's had in the past low confidence, something like that would obviously bother you to get to that point. So it's like if you're really feeling somebody, I don't. Oh my god, how would I deal with that situation? I mean, for lights off, first off, and lights off, no lights.
Lights
You're not
off.
even gonna see it. Like,
That's a must.
yeah, as
But
far as like getting head, like if you're going down, I'm pulling you right back up. Like, no, don't even do that. I'm not even into that. Like, I'm just pulling you right up off the rip. Don't even try to go down. It's not happening. Lights off and you gotta last, man. There's no way you can be a quicker, man. Like if you do it quick and you pulling out a pinky, then you got some issues, man. You got to work on your stamina, man. If you're working with a pinky, you got to be able to go at least half a Titanic movie minimum.
damn.
Minimum.
Yo, that movie was 18 hours long though.
Right?
So you got to be able to go.
And that was only the first CD. They had another one.
So you got to go at least half the Titanic. Like if you already nut before homeboy's in the water, then that's too soon, man. You got to be able to go half a movie at least.
Now, this is what I say. I say, you got a little dick. You know you got a little dick. You flexing in the mirror saying, hey, I got a little dick. You need to own up to that little dick. All right? You need to get up in the bed with her, right? You chilling with her and stuff. You know, you get into it. You need to just whip it out. Don't even say nothing. Don't even say nothing. Don't even make eye contact with her. Just whip it out and just put your head down and just say, so you ready? That's it. That's it. Because it's about to get down and dirty. And it don't matter. That's it. You need to own up to it. Because either way, if you don't own up to it and you whip it out all shy and shit, and if she laughs, then you just going to feel like a sad panda. But if you own up to it and then you whip it out and then she laughs, then you could be like, well, fuck you then, bitch, and you smack her in the head with it. Then, then it's all good, because then you felt like brave, you was confident to be like, you know what, fuck it, man, I'm just going to own up to it. I got a small penis, but you know what? I wasn't scared to get mine. I wasn't scared. I still put it on the table. Don't be all shy and like, no, but what if she laughs? If she laughs, you headbutt her in the chest, Fuck that. She was coming to her because you don't just do that. That's somebody's feelings right there. And that's
okay. Let's reenact this situation, okay? Let's say you just pull it out, right? As soon as Ash laughs, let's hear your reaction, all right? Ash, let's just say Adam just pulled out a baby pinky. Go on ahead and give us a laugh, and Adam is going to give us his reaction to what he would do in that situation. Go ahead. You just seen it. It looks like a mouse's tail. Let's hear. Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead and react to her laughing.
Yeah, hold on. So what the fuck you laughing at, though? Yo, I know it ain't long, but I got girth. Yo, you see the girth, though?
Oh.
You see what you laughing at? I know you ain't. You just gonna laugh in my face, though. That's my ego right there. See, now I would have headbutt you in the chest right there. Right there. That second giggle, you set me off. And now you're getting headbutted in the chest.
You said I'm working with the girth, though. I'm scratching walls, though.
That girth, though.
That girth, though. Hashtag.
All right. So my answer would be turn off the lights, no oral, don't even do that, and try and last long. Adam goes with own up to it. Confidence is everything.
Confidence is everything.
And work on your headbutt in case she laughs.
Yeah. And honestly, yo, if you know you got a small penis, you got to be doing something else. You got to be eating it. You got to know what you're doing down there. Because if you can't please her that way, you got to please her some other way, or you just gonna be single for the rest of your life. So do that. And work on your headbutt game. And that's it, man. Just own up to it.
All right, so Ash, from a female perspective, how would you try and help him with his confidence issue?
I'm guessing he doesn't know that a lot of females prefer a smaller penis.
The girls say they want a big one, but they don't really want one. They don't really want a big one.
Yeah, some
You see, I
girls don't
remember the
like
movie
that.
Juana Man. You guys ever seen Juana Man?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And when he was in the room with all the ladies, and he was like, it's not the motion of it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean or whatever.
Yeah.
And
They
everybody
don't.
looked at him crazy, like, we need the Titanic. I don't know what you're talking about. So I think that's a myth too, that most girls prefer, the tip of a pinky. I'm just saying.
See,
Could
but
be wrong.
honestly, if you got if it's big and you don't know what you're doing with it, the sex is gonna be whack. You could have it small and know what you're doing with it, and the sex could be great. It all comes down to you knowing what you're doing.
Hmm.
That's what it all comes down to. I don't think that's why he shouldn't worry about it, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's somebody out there who prefers that,
Yeah, just get an Asian chick. That's it.
Or you can get the type of chick who might fall in love with you the next night.
Yeah.
Whisper in her ear a little bit with that little meat, you good to go.
Yo, and if she gives you any lip, you put it on her lip and go like that.
You just straight hit it with the violin, like just.
Yeah, if you got small meat, don't be discouraged. There's women who like that, and if you don't know what you're doing, do what Adam said. You gotta do other stuff to please her.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And you good to go.
Just make sure for the next podcast, you guys leave some questions in for the next one.
Now, are we just doing one question per episode, or are we going on multiple questions?
Multiple may be good.
We could do like one or two, depending on how good they are.
So leave in the comment section, and don't do anything. We're gonna know if you're lying. Like, just try and give us
Lion Larry's.
issues.
Yeah, don't be a lying Larry. No one likes lying.
We will try and answer things honestly. I mean, obviously, we're trying to entertain you guys, so we'll try to spin it in a comedic way. But we'll give you guys some honest input and how we think we could help your situation. So again, as Adam said, leave in the comment section any questions you guys would want us to go over. Speaking of the comment section, if we could go over this briefly. As you guys know, the whole YouTube comment section has changed to Google Plus. Like, now you have to sign into Google Plus to even answer your viewers. Yeah. And what do you guys think of the new change, the new layout?
Google, it went to straight shit. I mean,
you sound passionate about that.
Oh, Ash is passionate.
I'm not passionate about it. It's just they could have kept it the way it was. If it's not broken, don't fuck with it. But now I see on everybody's videos, people just put fucking thick veiny dicks all in the comments.
Damn, I haven't gotten a veiny one yet. How you managed to get a veiny one? I don't know.
Like, how are you managing to do this? It's just copy paste, spam, porn links to screamers that'll give you a heart attack. It's stuff that they kind of overlooked. They just
that's something I heard anyway. That you can put links in the comment section now.
You can. Yeah, you can link anything you want. You want to promote your channel, put the link to every video you have, and it all goes up.
I tell you now, you do that to my videos, you just get deleted ASAP. I don't like Google Plus, but I know how to work it. Your shit is getting deleted ASAP, real quick.
Yeah, but they have
one thing that I hate with the passion is that they want you to use your real name. Now, I was talking to Adam about this. I heard him snickering because he thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. We haven't discussed this with Ash yet, but I was letting him know that I am answering. Can I finish the damn story? Like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. I'm now answering comments in my second channel. So he's like, "Why the hell would you do that?" And I'm like, "Well, my first one, for one, I don't want to use my name. That's stupid. This isn't Facebook. I'm not trying to use my real name to answer comments." So I'm like, my second channel, I have it under Golden GS. So he's like, "Well, just put that as your first one and answer comments." Well, I can't, because apparently Google Plus gives you a limit on how many times you could change your name. Because I was trying to work on see what is the closest I could get to Mr. Golden Sports. You can't have Mr. You can't just have GS. You can't do that. So I tried many different variations of what's the closest I could get it to Mr. Golden Sports. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Golden GS, right? So the last time I tried, it said you've exceeded your amounts on trying to change your name. You can no longer change your name. You are prohibited from changing it.
Ooh.
So he's like, well, what was the last one that you tried that it got stuck on? And I was like, I don't even want to tell you. It's embarrassing and it's stupid. I don't even know why I tried it. So I tried to put Mr. and then Golden Sports, but it wouldn't work out. So I was like, you know what? Maybe if I could spell Mr. a different way. So instead of Mr., I put Meester. So it's MEESTER. Yes, and now it's stuck on that. So if I want to reply to comments, it's gonna be Mr. GS, and I refuse to do it. It's stupid. I don't want to. It sucks. It's retarded.
Mr. GS.
Yo, he went from all professional Mr. GS to to immigrant Mr. GS.
It
He
completely
just went
got
south
stuck.
of the border on us, though. Yeah.
I tried one time with mine and it worked. I don't know how they accepted ass cheeks, but I rolled with it. It's cool.
They accepted. They wouldn't let me do anything, man. I couldn't put Mister. I tried to spell out Mister. It was like no. And I was like, you know what? Let me try Meester just for the hell of it. It accepted it and it locked in and it stuck like that.
Yo, how
Meester.
many likes do you need to get on this video?
It's
This
not happening.
podcast
Not happening.
right
Not
here
happening. It's
for
not
you
happening.
to answer
It's
comments
not
on
happening. It is not happening. I will not answer anybody. I will be damned if you get an email saying Mr. GS just uploaded a video.
Hey guys, Mr. GS here.
It's not happening. This video could
should
be put number
introduce-
one on YouTube. It's not happening.
Introduce the next podcast as Mr. GS.
It's stupid, man.
Yo, hold on. So what do they get then? Since your name is locked in like that. So when you upload a video, what does it say?
It's still Mr. Golden Sports. I just can't reply to any comments.
Oh, okay. It still says your channel name, but if you reply, then it says the other name.
Yeah. As soon as I go to the comments section, it says you need to sign into Google Plus. Click here to sign in and have everything changed to Mr. GS. And I'm like, no, it's not happening.
So you sign in on. All right. So let's say you upload a video. Bam. Now you get in a flood of comments, and you're like, all right, I got to answer some people. People writing some good stuff. I got to show love. So you go and you sign out of that channel, then you go all the way to your other channel, and then you got to go all the way back to that same video just to answer comments.
You see, why you make it seem like it's a 3-second process? Why you make it seem like I'm going all the way on my way? I'm not replying on Mr. GS. You can't make me. I'm not doing it.
Mr. GS. Yo,
I like that
that
name.
is ridiculous, yo.
They really need to change it. It's stupid. It's like there's no character limit. I went to a guy's video, and the dude literally in the comment section had copied and pasted like an entire movie script. Like the actor's name, the lines, and everything. It's stupid.
Wow. There's no character limit on that shit?
None whatsoever. One person, the top comment was the number pi. You know the number pi, 3.14, yada. It was like 1 trillion numbers. And on the scroll bar on the side of, to go up and down on your screen.
Yeah.
It was the size of like a little rice, like one piece of rice. Like it went so small. Once I hit expand comment, there's no character limit.
Don't ever click that, ever. Don't click that.
Yeah, some people are getting viruses. Some people are linking viruses.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's ridiculous, man.
I don't understand it.
They need to fix that ASAP.
They got a setting where you can blacklist certain words or letters or something. I blacklisted O's repeatedly. O's and zeros and X's, swag, faggot, all of that.
Damn.
I blacklisted all of that, and then they can't post it in the comments. It'd have to be set
Why
up for review.
faggot, though?
But everything. I don't
You ain't
know.
never gonna get another comment again if you fucking blacklist faggot. That's like the mainly used word on the internet. Oh, you fucking faggot.
Especially as a person who uploads Call of Duty.
Yeah, in the gaming community, or not even the gaming, the Call of Duty community, faggot is thrown around every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Every 2 seconds, the word faggot
You being
is
a
said.
Call of Duty person, I'm sure somebody would be like, I can't believe that faggot killed you, and then they can't.
Yeah.
It sucks.
You might have to rebuttal that word, because I mean, think about it. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when somebody says the word fanny pack?
A bag that goes on your waist.
Oh.
Yo, chill out, yo. I used to wear a fanny pack in high school, yo. This shit was comfortable as hell, and I used to wear a leather jacket, and it looked sexy. All right.
this dude went to high school looking like the Fonz.
Yeah. It was like a little leather biker jacket, and it was fucking cool as hell.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. And only one notebook fit, but it was worth it.
Badass all day.
Hell yeah.
All right, so this episode will be uploaded on Friday. So that means that today is the new release of the new consoles. PlayStation 4 will be today. Yeah. Obviously, you guys are listening to this on Friday. And Xbox One will be the week after.
Sony
you guys plan on getting any of the systems?
I'm getting it.
Eventually.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Not release day.
Release. Yeah, no.
No,
definitely.
thanks. I'm pretty sure someone's going to die waiting in line to get one. Some coon's going to be out there waiting for a PlayStation. Waiting for you to come out. Run your shit,
just like it's Jordans. It's
pretty
on.
much Jordans.
You getting it on release day?
Which one you gonna be at? I'll meet you there.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yes, you getting it on release day?
I never it's crazy how this happened randomly yesterday. As a matter of fact, when I went to go pre-order it, I think it was like last month. They were so far back that the only time they allowed it from Amazon was it wasn't even available. Like I went to go pre-order both systems, and the pre-orders were unavailable. So finally, after checking every day for like 3 weeks, they finally had some more pre-orders for the Xbox, but it wasn't available. They were backed up until January. Damn. So I wasn't supposed to get it until January, I think the 2nd. But
that's
randomly,
just about time I'm thinking about getting mine.
Yeah, randomly yesterday though, it said, you are now upgraded to day 1 edition. So yeah, I'm getting it shipped to me on the release day.
But you getting the bum ass Xbox One though.
This is true. Yeah.
Why?
Because I get, the way I get paid every month on the 15th. So I can't even get the PlayStation.
The government's gonna be watching you though.
Yeah, I heard that. With the PlayStation, that they're recording any messages you send. It's automatically recorded or whatever.
With the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Nah, I heard that with the Xbox One.
No, the PlayStation.
With the government connect. That's what I heard. Nah, I don't know, man. PlayStation Nation all day. Sony Pony. I'm a fanboy. Sony all day. That's where it's gonna be. Xbox is gay. And that's how it's going to stay.
Buying the same game again, though. I'm going to have like 4 copies of Madden, 4 copies of Call of Duty. It sucks buying the same game over again.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm excited.
Man. I thought you could trade the games in for an extra $10 to get the new console.
I think that's just a GameStop thing, though. I don't think you could do that from Amazon, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, he's buying them on Amazon.
Amazon player. Okay.
Whoa, y'all say like that's a disadvantage. Like, oh, he's getting it from Amazon.
He's an Amazon guy.
Yeah, this guy here.
That's the way to go, man. I wake up, put on my fuzzy slippers, I go to the front door, bam, brand new game. It's all rolls.
I do that too, but I get it cheaper on eBay.
Xbox is clearly better than PlayStation, right? Clearly, right?
Sounds like a woman that speaks the truth.
Clearly.
Yeah, how?
Clearly it does.
What do you mean how? What are you, an Indian?
Please tell me how. How? You see, this is what gets me upset. Is you guys on Xbox, you come up with this assumption that the Xbox One is better than the PS4, and that's because you guys compare the PS3 to the Xbox 360. It ain't like that no more. PS3,
okay. You
Sony
sound
stepped up their
like
game.
the same PlayStation 4 person that sounded back when PS3 comes. It's stronger, it's cheaper, but Xbox dominated this generation. Online was so much better.
All right, so what?
Online
What
is going to be better this generation for new systems.
what does the Xbox One have for online that the PS4 doesn't have?
The same thing
we have the party chat. We have the voice chat. What else? What?
Honestly, I have no fucking idea.
The biggest thing that people complained about was the party chats.
They got that now for PlayStation 4?
They got that for the PS4 now.
Nice. That's great to hear.
So what? Your rebuttal, GS? Huh? Nothing.
My rebuttal is that they stole that idea. They're like a bunch of little planktons.
They gotta compete.
Little planktons, though.
They see Xbox One. They say, "Oh, damn it, we don't forgot." I know it's mad late, but Adam, go ahead and drop the intro music.
Listen, PS4 is better. Everybody knows it's better. It's stronger. It's cheaper. And it has everything online that the Xbox has. And it's stronger and better, like I said. And what? Then the only thing you guys said...
Stronger and cheaper necessarily doesn't mean better. If you're looking for a prostitute, you want a stronger and cheaper prostitute? No, give me the finer looking one. Give me the better looking one who's going to be there at the end. That's going to be better.
No, give me that cheap buff bitch right there.
That cheap buff bitch.
I'll take that thing.
Listen, and what was one of the downfalls on the PS3? The internet, right? The connection sucked, and
it was absolutely ass. You guys got hacked. People got their credit cards stolen.
And that's because the Xbox, you guys paid for your internet, stuff like that. The PS4 is going to be the same way. You guys are going to be...
Oh, you know why? I think I know why. Because y'all a bunch of planktons, and y'all see the Xbox Krabby Pattying over here paying for internet, and now PlayStation's like, you know what? We should do the same thing. Y'all little bunch of one-eyed little evil planktons over there that's hating on Xbox.
Yo, I think we both can agree, though. PC's where it's at.
PC is looking pretty sexy, I must say. It always has.
I heard about those Steam Box, though? Those Steam Box games?
They get games like 4 months after they release, though. I can't deal with that.
Yo, but it's worth it, though.
Yeah, and they be having hella deals.
Sales? Oh my
god, that's just jealousy by itself right there.
I follow Steam on Twitter, and I don't have a gaming PC. That's how I just get excited with sales. Like, you ever seen that commercial where he's just like, "Wow, that's a great price," or some shit like that? I'm like that guy. Like, I follow Steam on Twitter just to look at the sales, and I'm just so jealous. I'm like, oh god, look at that! That game just came out, and it's already like $14 on Steam. Are you kidding me? People on console are still paying $60 for that. Oh man.
I have a gaming PC, right? And I've never played a game ever, right?
What?
But
he's never even played Solitaire on his shit.
You crazy.
I randomly went to Steam. I think for the first time, it was the only program that was, when I started the damn computer, that was on there.
He got an Alienware.
I randomly went there, and I downloaded some free racing game, right? The graphics came on. It was beautiful. I'm not going to lie. It was beautiful. It was something like I've never seen before. Okay. But trying to drive with the D button and turning with the arrow keys is not for me. I can't do that. I can't play like that.
They have controllers for PC games.
Yeah, but everybody will tell you the games that I play, for one, like Madden isn't available on PC, right? The only games that I would play is maybe a shooter game. But everybody will say it's a disadvantage to be on a controller because mouse and keyboard is way more precise, and you're going to be at a disadvantage. And I'm way too competitive to be losing because I have a controller because it's more comfortable, but I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, that keyboard and mouse shit is not fun.
I bought a keyboard and mouse.
With it.
I bought a keyboard and mouse adapter for my PS3 to start getting used to it because, like I said before, I want to get a gaming PC. Yo, this is how hard it is for me to play on a keyboard and mouse. I went positive one time playing, and it was only by one kill. I think I went like 11 and like 10, and I was so excited. So excited. Like, I felt like I dominated. I got a Moab and a nuke on Black Ops 2, and that's not even... You can't even do that, but I did it. Like, that's how I felt. Like, that's how hard it was for me to use a keyboard and mouse.
It's hella
I remember
hard.
watching you live stream. You got them big-ass German hands, and, I didn't mean to look up. I meant to turn left. My fingers. It's stupid, man. That whole PC... If you play on PC, a lot of people whenever you go to Console Wars, right? You go to any video, comments always going to be PC with the little
PC Elite.
We own. It's graphically better. It's blah 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 blah. It's like, man, listen, you playing on a mouse and keyboard though. I can never get with that.
That shit is so hard. I had to keep looking at the keyboard because I'm black. It was really difficult. It's really hard. I got made fun of. I was being watched while I was playing. I just trying to run. I had to stop looking at the screen, look at the keyboard. Is that the run? W, go. That shit was not fun. It just wasn't.
I do that too. And the keyboard and mouse that I bought for my PS3, it's just the exact keys you need. It's not like a whole keyboard. It's just the exact keys that you need that actually, right? And I was still looking down at the keyboard, like the little gamepad. I was still looking like, oh, okay, that's the button. Like, and then they got buttons on the mouse.
Yeah, like, yeah, you do.
If you want to like throw a concussion grenade or something, you got to press the button. Or you want a knife, you got to press the button. Yo.
I used to do all of this at the same time. Jump, knife, and concussion. All at the same time.
It's so hard.
Wait, so you trying to kill somebody, you throw a fadeaway stun grenade?
All of that happens.
GS, you said people were asking for us to talk about fighting experiences and stuff like that.
Yeah. You guys have any fight stories you guys been in?
Ash, you black, you should be in a fight.
Well, like last podcast, I don't have altercations as far as fist fights. I'm sorry, I am one of the different kind of blacks who are not as coonish as the rest. Okay,
it's coonish.
Yeah, but seeing how I do YouTube and stuff, there's always a little bit of an altercation here and there with different people, just because internet and because computer screen. So
people get brave on the internet, like
yep, and that's how certain altercations come up. Something happened the other day with another person who I won't bring up because she's a weak person, weak bitch, if you will say. From my understanding, a while ago I unfollowed her on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
dirtbag move.
I had a good reason, okay? I had a really good reason.
You be seeing GS tweets though. He's like, "Thou shalt not unfollow," and then he's like, "Who unfollowed him and shit?" Like,
oh, that's not me. That's random from this website. I don't mean it.
Yeah. It's cool because I found out from www.unfollowme.com. But yeah, a few weeks ago, I unfollowed this girl because she was just annoying as fuck. Okay. And then she decided to make a video about it and included me and some other people for their own reasons.
Though? How did she know you unfollowed her?
Because I told her I unfollowed her because she was annoying.
Whoa. So before you did it, you was like, oh, by the way, you spamming on my timeline. Unfollow, you just straight told her?
See what happened was somebody was beefing on Twitter and then she kept jumping in it, adding her 2 cents. I thought it was annoying. It's a bitch move to attack somebody else being attacked for no reason. So, I'm gonna follow you because you're annoying. And then that happened. And then up until now, that shit had to be like a month ago. She was still salty about it. Still salty. And then she made a video.
Not even salty. She was salty.
Salty with a D. Salty.
Yeah, that is one thing how YouTubers, that's how they take fights. Like, oh, word?
Right, I'm gonna make a video about you.
Yeah.
I'm explaining to you. Let me tell you how I really feel. I mean, I didn't really care, but the fact that she made a video about it to tell me why she didn't like me, and it apparently it's not because I unfollowed her. It's because I was annoying and I kept downing her tweets or whatever. I don't see how when I barely tweeted her anyway, but I don't know. It's just tried to go off on me. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter, but I went off on her the other day and blocked her.
I wish I would have saw that.
It was quite a few tweets. It's highly annoying, but
randomly, there's only 2 things I seen from your tweets recently. One is always a Vine video.
Always a Vine.
If you're looking for Vines, follow Ash on Twitter. You will see every Vine made to mankind.
Only the good ones. Only the good ones.
And I also remember you asking Only Use Me Blade for nudes. Yeah, I seen that.
Well, technically, I was asking for the girls' nudes, and hopefully to get his on the side. And then yesterday, you know what I'm saying, I was just making bacon and hoping the nudes came through again. But
so you was hoping to get only use the blade on the side. So you're like, yo, listen, baby, let me get you naked. You won't you let me see your blade? Go ahead and slide that through. Yeah, I seen that.
Let me see that young me, bruh. That young thing real quick.
So I have a fighting experience, and this is in the real life, and not Twitter land. But
it's called you soft, son. But go ahead.
Never having an altercation being black. What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry. I'm a good, wholesome girl. Know what I'm saying?
So I'm in elementary school. I'm in elementary school, right? And this kid was talking shit. Now, we young, so he's not like, fuck you, da da. He's calling me like a doo-doo head. And he
you
said
a
I got
doo-doo
a silly
head
face.
dummy.
Yeah, he said I had a silly face. I can't take that. You're not going to sit here and call me doo-doo head and I have a silly face, you know? So I went up to him. And I was like, what you said? And he said it to my face. And he spit a little bit. Like when he know you think, doo-doo head.
And that's not even not even the kind that it drizzles down, it just sticks right to your chin.
Yeah.
It just sticks right there.
When he said that S, he was like, silly face. And
that's disrespectful.
My face.
You call nobody silly.
So I got mad. And you know, I don't know how to fight. I'm a little kid. So I grabbed him and we just start wrestling. And we just start wrestling, right? And we get on the floor and we start wrestling. And my father was picking me up from school that day. So my father comes, he sees me fighting this kid. So, like any worrying parent, he grabs the kid and tries to like break it up, right? But my father ain't like the other parents. My father grabbed the kid, right? And grabbed him by his arms, right? And he grabbed him and he said, Adam, stop. And I stopped because, you know, my father's a big man and I'm a little boy. And he said, Adam, stop. And when he said it, I heard it. But when I looked at him, he gave me that look. Like, if you do not keep hitting him, I'm going to fuck you up when we get home.
Hold up. You telling me your dad held him?
Yo, listen. So he held his arms and he gave me that look. Like, if you do not keep hitting him, I'm going to whip your ass when we get home. So me seeing my father look at me like that, I started hitting him in his ribs and shit, right? And I started just going to town. You know, I'm not hitting hard. I'm a little ass kid. But I'm still like, I felt like Rocky. Though. You know, I'm hitting him. And the kid is screaming. He's like, he's holding me. He's holding me. And the parents are looking. And my father's like, he has that sarcastic face. He's like, Adam, stop. Like, he can't really do nothing. Like, he's like he can't control me. He's like, Adam, stop. I don't know. He just don't want to stop. I don't know. So that's what happened. One of my first fights, my father held the kid while I hit him. And I won that fight. But
I bet you did.
You can't tell me nothing, though. My father, if you ask me randomly, if we was just chilling, like, yo, what happened with that fight? My father didn't help me. You can't tell me. That's not in my story. That's not in my story. I won it all on my own. My father wasn't even there that day.
Yo, but imagine the other kid's story, though. Then I started fighting him, and dude's pop had to come and grab me up. You know what I'm saying? So I started fighting both of them. Yo, that kid is scarred for life.
Yo, he don't ever want to get in another fight, man. Damn. I mean, I'm thinking back at it like, that's fucked up. But, you know, that was me, though. So I did it all. I'm good. I won that fight. I'm chilling. Nobody grabbed me like that.
That dude probably training to be a ninja now. You wait. 2 more years, he's looking for you. Ain't you, Pops?
He got my on a fucking notepad somewhere. And
right? Your picture's circling that bitch every day.
Word.
My target.
I remember in high school, and by the way, I remember the damn girl who rejected my note. Her name was Anna.
I got my eyes on you.
Yeah, man, my baby Anna. We supposed to be in Cuba right now, but she want to reject notes and all that. But anyways,
the punter though.
So the punter, man, disrespectful, man. Might as well have been with the long snapper. You don't do that. But I remember I was in high school. I was a freshman, and one dude, he was a big ass dude. Like he was probably, I'm what like 6'1", so the dude had to be like a good 6'3". He was a couple inches taller than me. I think he was a freshman too, but he was a big dude. Like weight wise, he was just a big dude.
Hold on, you said you were 6'1" in high school?
I never grew. I'm the same height now, but yeah.
Damn, yo, fuck y'all tall niggas, man.
so
I was
the
like
dude
4'7" in high school.
4'7". This dude Adam was winning every limbo contest a man.
Damn, man.
Local limbo.
So this all goes back because I never forget anything. So I have one story that will relate to this story. So I'm in high school and the dude comes up to me randomly, right? And this is when Black Planet and Mi Gente was popping, right? This was the social networks, right? This is where everybody went. So during like computer class, you go to Mi Gente, you check your notes and all this stuff. So the dude randomly comes up to me. Yeah, you remember that?
Those used to be the days, man.
I remember I would go to Black Planet. People were like, but you're not black. I'm like, man, shut up. Listen, it don't matter, man. I think you look good. Anyways, I used to get those, man. You're not black?
Yeah.
But the dude came up to me with about like 4 dudes. And I'll never forget, it was science class, right? So it's towards the back entrance. He's like, yo, you come here. So I go over there. I'm like, what's up? He's like, you got Mi Gente? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I heard you've been, talking mad grimy, like you're gonna go ahead and kick my ass or whatever. I'm like, I don't even know you. Like, what are you like? Nah, well, who's the dude's name that's talking trash, whatever? Because mine is, I remember my screen name, but it's stupid screen name, so that will be withheld. But I was like,
it can't be more stupid than Mr. GS. It can't be more stupid than that.
Was it Mr. GS?
It was BPT's because that stood for Bridgeport. So BPT's finest kid. So BPT's _finest _kid.
Somebody used to always be finest. Finest so and so old something.
The Mi Gente. Everybody was a hot boy with 2 T's. Everybody was pretty girl, sexy girl.
Yeah.
Now forget it. We were original back then. So he's like, and I'm like, nah, my name is BPT's finest kid. I don't know who it is who sent you a message, but it ain't me. Like when I go on there, I'm not talking trash to dudes. I'm up there, me trying to get my swerve on, man. So he's like, all right, man, just don't let me find out it's you. And I'm like, all right, whatever. It's definitely not me. So whatever. So I think like a week later, I'm going home and I heard somebody, he's like, yo, I turn around. It's him. And no lie, I'm not even exaggerating. It was between 25 to like 40 kids. And, most of them, he probably already know, like, yo, a fight is about to go down. So they already know they're following. Yep. But I would say a good, like, 15 were his people. Some people I never even knew from that school. Like, I didn't even know, but they must have came from other schools because they were his people. So he comes up to me. He's like, yo, I heard it was you, man. I heard it was you talking all this grimy stuff that you're going to go ahead and kick my ass, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yo, dude, I told you it's not me. Whoever's talking trash is not me. And he's like, I told you. I already, when I go on there, just talk to girls. He was like, nah, man, but you know what I mean? Somebody been talking mad, garbage about my homeboy's girl too, and I ain't about that, whatever. So I looked, and some dude come up to me, some random dude. I never seen him before. I can tell he didn't go to the school. He comes up, he gives me that, and he's like, you Spanish? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you speak Spanish? And I'm like, nah. So he's like, why? And I was like, I don't know. I just never really learned it, never really picked it up. So I understand it, but I just can't fluently speak it. But in the background, he's telling the bigger dude, he's like, da hello uno, just basically telling him, like, hit me. You know what I mean? Give him one. So everybody just standing there. Like, I'm like, yo, dude, this is not me. Like, I'm not even trying to fight right now because I already know what's going to happen. Now, and I seen somebody get jumped. You guys ever seen somebody get jumped in front of you before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I seen it one time, and it it terrorized me. Like, I have a very big fear of getting jumped because of, like, what I seen. I seen this one kid get jumped by, like, 5 dudes, stomped his face in. Dude, like, they grabbed bikes, threw it on him. They destroyed this kid. I think we was in, like, 7th or 6th grade when it happened. But these kids were older. You could tell they were in high school, and they damn near killed this kid. And it happened, like, right in front of me. So I have, like, a big fear of getting jumped. Like that is one thing I just have a very big fear of. And so the dude was telling me, dial uno, like hit him. So the dude, he kind of doesn't hit me. Like I could tell like he was a little afraid because like I'm a big dude too. But, he didn't want to look like a punk in front of all his boys. So he kind of jazzed me a little bit. Like doesn't go full force, but he kind of jazzed me a little bit, like right to my face. And his hands was down. And I'm thinking,
like
I want
a floater right to your face though?
Right to my face. Just bow. Just quick little straight. A little right straight. Bow. And I'm thinking, you kind of just leave your face sideways for a little bit, and you kind of just put your tongue to that side of the cheek. And you're like, this dude just punched me in my face.
I just pictured that face so well.
Yeah, that's what you do. Like, you just bow, so you don't even look at him, right? You just keep your face there turned, and your tongue go to the side of the cheek, and you're like, oh, okay. So we jabbing dudes now. And I'm thinking his hands was down. I already knew I'm about to break this dude's nose. Like I'm straight to his nose. I'm about to just knock his ass out. But I already knew as soon as I hit him, I'm getting jumped. I already know it. I'm about to get attacked. And I had such a big fear of like getting jumped. I just didn't do anything. So the dude just jabbed me. And I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to fight you. Whoever is talking trash on there, it's not me. It's not me. I don't know why you're trying to go on ahead and, get all these people riled up or something. I'm not trying to fight you because I already knew as soon as I swung, I already knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So the dude does it again, jabs me again, and then he pushes me. Damn. So the only thing that really stops me from falling is a gate. So he pushes me, I go into the gate, and again, cheek kind of rubs the inside of my tongue rubs the inside of my cheek, and I'm like, this dude just punched me again. He just did it again. Like he punched me twice. So I'm thinking to myself, again, I want to break this dude's face so damn bad, but I knew for a fact what was going to happen. So again, I told him, listen, my dude, it's not me. I'm not going to go ahead and fight you. So the dude was like, all right, listen, I really, like, anytime you see me, like, oh my God, I want to break this dude's face. But he told me, he's like, all right, you go ahead, you take your ass home. And when you see me in school, you walk with your head down. Me and any of my boys. Dude completely chumped me, right? Just made me look like an ass. Real bad.
Damn.
Yeah, disrespectful. And you don't let nobody punk you like that. But because I had even to this day, dude, I have like a real big fear of getting jumped. So because of that vision, I really was just afraid as soon as I did anything, I'm going to get stomped out by like 20 dudes. And I ain't even trying to go through that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I went home that day, and I told my brother he's like 6 years older than me or whatever. So you see me, you go home, and I'm upset. I feel like I'm about to kill somebody, right? I'm crying. I'm like one of those. Like I'm upset. Right? I'm just pacing in circles, and I'm looking at my pillow like, I should have punched his face in. And I'm punching the pillow like it was him, and I'm all upset, right? So he comes in, he's like, yo, what the hell is going on? I'm like, yo, some dude tried to start a fight. I was about to get jumped. I don't know what the hell happened. Something about mi gente. It wasn't me. BPT's finest kid. I ain't do it, man. So he's like, all right, what we going to do? We going to go to school tomorrow, and you're going to show me who this kid is, right? Now, I told him, I was like, listen, it's not about me not being able to defend myself because I will break this kid's face. I could tell he was scared because he didn't want to hit me. I could tell. But the fact is he was always around so many people. So I'm like, yo, and I told him the situation. I was like, yo, if I crack this dude's face, I was going to get jumped. And I could definitely outrun some people, but I'm not outrunning 20 people. It's just not happening. And he was just like, all right, listen, we go to school tomorrow. You go ahead, you point them out, and we're going to handle it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So next day we go to school. I remember, man, I had me a little Steve Francis jersey on, throwback. I had my do-rag on. I had braids done, I think, like 2 days before. So they still a little frizzy, but they were still looking good, though. So I had my do-rag on. We go over to school, and I'm looking, and everybody leaves the hall except him. It's him and like two dudes. And my brother is a little dude. He's like probably like 5'7", 5'8". He's got scoliosis. So he's a little short. So I show him. I'm like, yeah, that's him right there. He's like, that's him? I was like, yeah. So he looks, and he had like three people around him. He was like, all right, listen. As soon as I go up to him, I'm just gonna deck him. So you already know what they're gonna try and do. So you better be prepared to fight. I'm like, of course, it's not 20 dudes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have your back. I ain't gonna run. So he goes up to him, and my brother looks both ways. Like he just goes up to him, crosses by him. He looks down the other end of the hall, turns around, just knocks him right in the face. Bow, just straight knocks him. So I run, and I go ahead and start fighting the other dudes, and him and my brother fighting. So I start fighting some other random dude. So after probably like 15, 20 seconds, they all break it up or whatever. And I think I got suspended for like a week. Had to do freaking community service at a thrift store. This is another damn story. I had to do like 100 hours at a Salvation Army.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like if I could go back now, I still wouldn't punch him because I know I would get jumped. But if I seen him by himself, though, if I seen him by himself, I'll punch him in his damn mouth.
If you listen to this video right now,
I'll punch you in your damn mouth. If you by yourself, though.
Yo, I've been jumped plenty of times. It's not fun. It's not.
Yo, there's two things that I really have a fear of, and one of them, like I'm not I'm not even joking. I know y'all gonna laugh at me, but it's a real big fear that I have. One of them is getting jumped. Like I'm truly because of what I seen is just I don't know. Like I just never want to go through that. And another thing is I am deathly afraid of sharks to the point where I can't even, like, you know, the game Echo, for sake, like if there's a shark in a video game, I will refuse to play it. I'm afraid of sharks.
Yo, so hold up. So why when I was playing GTA that one night in the stream, you wanted me to go out in the ocean and get eaten by that shark? And when I turned around and I swam away from the shark, you was calling me a little baby.
Because it was funny, because it was you, not me. Like, I remember I bought a Tomb Raider Underworld. Tomb Raider Underworld just came out, right?
Tomb Raider Underwear, okay.
Underworld. and as soon as it come out, I didn't even notice, but as soon I think the game starts, you're in a burning building, you escape it, and then you're in the ocean. I'm like, yo, if I got to go underwater, I'm refusing to play this game. I'm not playing this game. So, of course, you got to go underwater. I seen a shark, and I couldn't play. I took the game out, never played it again.
Yo, those Tomb Raider games made, they were so ahead of their time. They were so good, though.
Even if it's a video game, I can't deal with sharks. They just freak me out.
Damn.
Yeah, now, if I were to get jumped by sharks, I'm heart attack.
Jumped by sharks. A gang of sharks are going to jump you. Watch out.
like if I was Will Smith
Yo, this him?
in that movie, Shark's Tale, and there's a whole bunch of sharks around me, I'm done. No, kill me.
Did you really just come into this area of water? Like,
this is our turf.
Yeah.
All right, just to make me feel better, there's something embarrassing you guys are afraid of, right? Right? Anything?
Not that I can think of. No. Yeah, you're alone on this one.
So you guys could play video games with sharks and not be freaked out?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yep, I'm good.
All right, listen, just do me a favor. That whole shark thing, just edit that out. Don't even.
But we got a new little section, series, whatever you want to call it, in this podcast, and it's
a weekly series.
A weekly series. There you go. And Ashley, just take it away.
So.
Hold on, can I do a prelude to this though?
Okay.
Okay, so we were randomly talking after the first podcast of how, sometimes me and Adam were talking about, sometimes you just get crazy messages, and we're like, yo, Ash, because you're a female, I'm sure what you get be crazy. And she's like, I get some crazy stuff. So this segment is her going into her inbox and letting us know, the typical message that an attractive female can expect on YouTube.
Or Twitter, or just in life general.
Well, I would hope it's not typical.
well, you know what I mean.
But I got a lot of messages during my early stages of this YouTube thing. I won't tell you guys who it is or give you a hint of anything he does of any sort. So when you get messages, you like to respond. And the messages I got were kind of sexually explicit. So when I responded, it's not like it was explicit, as a response to that. It was more of a wondering, like, oh, really? What else? oh, what's next type of thing. So this one time, this one guy who will be the main topic of each segment that happens. This one time,
we got to give him a name though. All right,
He's
all
a
my
repeat
guys,
offender.
what was that guy's name? It wasn't Lion Larry. What was the other one?
Wasn't it
Raul. Yeah, Raul. That's who he is, Raul. However you say it. So this one day, I was at my sister's house. I was uploading a video because that's what I like to do back then. I was uploading a video and I was on Skype also. And I had this person added as contact. And at this time, we had already been exchanging messages a lot, but mine weren't as sexual explicit as I said before. So this was really random for me because he had never sent this kind of message. He asked me, did I want a video? And I'm like, what you mean, like a video for my channel? Like, cool, that's nice, sure. He was like, no, not a video for my channel. And I'm like, so what kind of video you want to send me? And he wouldn't tell me. He wanted me to accept the file first. So he began to send it, and I sat there and looked at that Skype video for about 5 minutes, deciding if I wanted to accept it or not.
Oh, before you accept it, it kind of shows the it shows the empty bar meter.
It was
shows
just
the
there
empty bar meter, and
waiting.
then it shows that little blue line going back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, do I want this or not? Because I know the type of shit he likes to say to me. So I'm just curious, like, what could this be if it's not a video from my channel? If it's not that, what else could it be? So I just sat there and looked at it. There was no title to give away what it was. It was a cell phone recorded video. And it was in the middle of the day.
Yo, what do you think that video was that he wanted to send me so bad? Leave your guesses in the comment section below. But the only way to actually find out what it is to tune in to next week's podcast. Hella cliffhanger, bruh.
What goes through a man's mind to think, all right, I'm going to send her this, and she going to love it? Like, how do you even get to that point where you just feel so confident you're just going to send it?
I don't know. That's up to y'all to answer.
Yo, never in my life, yo, never. Especially with girls nowadays, you never gonna get a pic from me like that because girls are trifling nowadays. That's going to be on the internet, especially the way the internet has evolved, like snapshots and screenshots and all this stuff. Like, never. I would never in a million years, even if I don't send it to anybody, I'll never even just take a picture of it or a video because some way of hell, like, with my bad luck, I'm going to get hacked and they're going to find it. And like, nope. Nothing like that is around. Hell no.
Yeah, I've received photos, but I've never sent anything out. Hell, not even.
I've been fucked up sometimes. Like, yo, so what's up with the big stuff? And she'd be like, okay, but you're gonna send me one too. Oh, I'm gonna send you one. She sent me one. I never sent her one.
Send me one first.
Yes.
As a dirtbaggish, move, I have done that. I received the picture, and next thing you hear from me, logged out. I'm out.
Got what I wanted. I'm out. Yeah, man. I never. Oh man, I don't. I mean, that's that confidence, man. Like we was telling that other kid, man, get that confidence.
I mean, hell, he's still in the same situation. I'm pretty sure that meat ain't grow.
Why you had to kick a man down though? Like, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Like, why?
It's not a bad thing though. It's not. Just embrace it.
As a man, that is one of the worst. Like knowing you definitely aren't up to par if you feel like it. But he said 4 inches erect.
That's not average. That's not average at all.
The average is like what, 5, 6 or something like that?
I think it's 6.
It's 6.
To be 4 erect, that means
he gave himself a half, 4.5.
When he's not even hard,
he even said the half.
Yeah, he said,
that's
over
how
2.
You know, like he wanted to make sure, like, nah, it's not just 4 inches.
It's 4.5. That's extra mushroom tip.
Yeah.
Extra.
So that means when he's not hard, it just looks like an Audi. Just looks like a belly button, just hanging
Shit
out.
just look like a Vienna sausage.
He got a little pig in a blanket, man. But
that's not very nice. If you have a small penis, embrace it and do what you can with it.
Yeah.
If not, bless your tongue, sir.
Exactly. If you know you can't put that work in that particular way, you got to put that work in somewhere else in some other way. So get good with them fingers and get good with that tongue, and even stick your nose in there. Do something.
I wouldn't even know how to even begin. Oh my God. I understand what he's saying though. 4.5? Even if you're amazing at everything else, when it comes to that, it's done. You're shooting blanks. You can't do nothing.
Well, some girls might like it, Some girls
That's
with more
the size
passion.
of a thumb.
Yo, find a girl that's really about emotion and love.
Yeah, and you should love her for loving your small penis.
Yo, if any girl accepts that, you need to marry her ASAP.
For real.
Any girl says, "Oh, it's cool," marry that bitch. Because she is a keeper right there. She down to ride with your small penis, nigga. You better marry that bitch. That means she's down to ride forever. You rob a bank, she's with you. You know why? Because she accepted that little baby dick you got. So
unless let's say you guys get into it, and within the first day of hanging out, she asks you if you love her. Bail well, first you tell her you love the hell out of her. You do not lie. You lie right then and there. You tell her I love you.
Get yours.
Yes. And then next day when she calls, nothing. Logged out.
Logged out. For real.
So we're gonna go on ahead and end it on this note. I think it was a good episode.
I want to know if your viewers have the confidence to send nudes or not. And if not, why? Is it because of Adam's reason? Because it's going to be all on the internet? Should let us know.
For real. Don't trust these females, guys. Don't trust them. Do not trust them.
So leave in the comment section anything you guys enjoyed about the podcast. Also, really quickly, we're just doing this towards the end for anybody who stayed. I gotten a couple messages because, a lot of other podcasts, they do sponsorships. So I've actually had a couple people send me messages like, is that something that we would be interested in doing, which is showcasing other people's channels at the beginning of the show, which is, obviously broadcasted on all our channels. So if anybody is interested in a sponsorship, you can go on ahead and just message either one of us and we can go on ahead and get to talking. If anybody's interested in having, whatever it is you do, you want showcase at the beginning of the episode, go on ahead and do that. So we're going to go on ahead and sign out. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next week will be, part 3 where, we just hope to continue entertaining you guys. Any final words you guys want to say?
Make sure you guys leave some questions in for us that we're going to answer them and give you honest opinions, and of course throw in some jokes here and there. If we laugh at any of you guys' questions, don't be offended. You shouldn't be offended if you're the one asking and we're going to talk about it live, So don't put anything out there that you wouldn't want us to conversate about.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Any final words from Miss Chica?
Nope. He pretty much said it all.
My final words is, that dude didn't have a nose in the frowny face, though. He couldn't put a nose.
Yeah. He was a sad, sad, sad person.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, man. We are signing out. Peace.